Thanks for helping me get to work, guys. I really, really appreciate
no problem.
it.
No problem at all. Happy to help, man.
Oh, I'm so happy that you're here. I'll be honest, I didn't know if the Jonas Brothers would ever be able to help me get to work.
Carpool Karaoke is a recurring segment on The Late Late Show with James Corden, featuring top-tier musicians singing and vibing to their songs while driving in a car. James drives a car to pick up new musicians every episode under the pretense of needing to get to work or asking for directions from a local who lives in the area. After some successful episodes, Apple Music and CBS Television Studios agreed on a deal that Apple Music would be the global home of the television series adaptations of the segment. Both studios agreed that since James Corden had been doing an excellent job as a lone host, the series would have him lead every episode. However, after a drastic change to that agreement, it would appear that James Corden is now leaving the show, and Carpool Karaoke is ending. Join us as we take a look at why.
I never want this show to overstay its welcome in any way. I always want to love making it. And I really think in a year from now, that'll be a good time to move on.
In a 2014 documentary directed by Ben Winston, When Corden Met Barlow, which aired on BBC One, James included a 6-minute Carpool Karaoke clip in the documentary with a singer-songwriter Gary Barlow of Take That. James Corden was the gem that made Carpool Karaoke popular with his comic acts. He revealed that the show was inspired by a Gavin and Stacey themed sketch he participated in for the British charity television special Red Nose Day 2011, where he sang along with George Michael in a car. James further explained, Ben Winston and I always thought there was something very joyful about someone very, very famous singing their songs in an ordinary situation. We just had this idea. Los Angeles, traffic, the carpool lane, maybe this is something we could pull off. James also revealed that no musician was ready to feature in the Carpool Karaoke series. Still, when he showed George Michael's clip to Mariah Carey, she eagerly accepted to pioneer the series. Carpool Karaoke has been very successful, with the segment featuring Adele reaching over 42 million views within 5 days, making it the most viral video originating from a late-night program since 2013. The Adele segment has received over 259 million views as of January 2023. Also, a segment of the show featured the then First Lady Michelle Obama, who was joined by Missy Elliott, singing "This Is For My Girls," was released on July 20th, 2016, and has reached over 82 million views as of January 2023. On March 29th, 2016, CBS aired a prime-time special featuring highlights of the segment and a new edition with Jennifer Lopez. The special would win a 2016 Emmy Award for Outstanding Variety Special. Also, on 29th of October 2019, a special episode with Kanye West was released, which took place in an airplane, hence titled Carpool Karaoke. Before Kanye's appearance, he canceled his appearance more than thrice. In a particular episode, James was only a turn away from his house when he was notified via a call that Kanye wasn't in the mood for a shoot and would do it another time. The fans of Carpool Karaoke felt Kanye was doing it on purpose and that James should invite another A-list artist, but James was just as pained as the fans because every time Kanye turned him down, he lost about $45,000 of his money. However, Kanye, through his personal assistant, sent James some flowers and a free pair of Yeezys to make up for the disappointment before finally honoring his invitation. Troubles with Kanye would not be the only problem James Corden would have to face. Before the pandemic, a short clip trended online showing that James does not actually drive the car during the filming of the series. Instead, the car is usually towed. According to the show's description, the host James Corden will drive the car while the guest musician sings and vibes to the songs. After reading the news, most of the show's fans felt betrayed that the show producers and hosts lied to them. Although James explained the reasons behind the action, it all boils down to safety issues. He said that the United States government doesn't joke with the lives of its citizens, and driving without total concentration could endanger the lives of other road users. James further explained that the show producers tow the car on rare occasions for a dance routine and a costume change routine.
But I just want to say right now that I always drive the car unless we're doing something where we think it might not be safe, like a dance routine or or a costume change.
James also mentioned a few instances where the car were towed, with Migos, Cardi B, Justin Bieber, and Meghan Trainor. Well, it seems the fans already made up their minds about boycotting the show even before James cleared the air, and the show, which has been enjoying a free PR from its fans, started noticing a decline in its views. And to make the matter worse, the pandemic began. Before the controversy and the pandemic, Carpool Karaoke has been riding the fame its fans gave it, which was the basis of its season renewal. And now that some fraction of the fan base seems angry, will that be the end of the show? Is Carpool Karaoke ending anytime soon? Besides the controversy before the pandemic, Carpool Karaoke has been witnessing some ups and downs, which has been threatening the show. A particular segment of the show that irks the fans is the audience Q&A, a scripted segment in which James allows the audience to ask him questions about himself. The audience members, played by show staff, always ask him irrelevant questions, which makes him mad. Understandably, James and the show producers want to make the show more interesting, hence the introduction of the question and answer segment. However, when a segment is scripted, it loses its value. While all the previous happenings have only threatened the show's renewal, the end of Carpool Karaoke came into the spotlight in April of 2022, after the longtime host announced he would leave the show by 2023. On April 28, 2022, while on the show, James announced that he would be leaving his popular late-night show. During the show's opening monologue, he revealed that he extended his contract for another year, noting that the job had changed his life. As fans of the show cheered over the news of the extension, he then revealed the other part of the news. "This will be my last year hosting the show. When I started this journey, it was always going to be just that. It was going to be a journey, an adventure. I never saw it as my final destination, you know?" After the news, amidst tears in his eyes, James further explained that the decision to leave was hard, and it took him a while to conclude. After he revealed his plans, James granted more interviews to answer his fans' questions. In one of his interviews with Entertainment Tonight, James talked about the hosting gig and why he thought it would be best to step away. The star said that he felt like they had done enough, and he didn't want to overdo the show even though he thought it would only last for a few months. But lo and behold, it's been on air for over 7 years. Ben Winston, an executive producer of The Late Night Show, also alluded to James's time on the show coming to an end in 2023. The end of an era, but not just yet. Delighted we've signed for another year, but it will be our last. The greatest job of our lives is coming to an end. There has been no greater joy than going to work each day with my best mate and the most talented guy in the world. After Ben's tweet went viral, Carpool Karaoke's fans flooded James's page to express their sorrow over his resignation. A Twitter user posted, "I am so sad. @JK Corden is leaving his late night show. From Carpool Karaoke to Crosswalk concerts, his relationship with BTS, Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber, 1D and Migos. He truly has brought me personally a lot of joy." CEO George Cheeks were also full of praises for James. In his interview, he said, "We wish he could stay longer, but we are very proud he made CBS his American home and that this partnership will extend one more season on The Late Late Show." With James leaving in the spring of 2023, what will be the fate of Carpool Karaoke? Just so you know, the show isn't going anywhere for now, at least till James eventually leaves. However, CBS executives have not made any plans to replace James, and it seems James's exit might be the end of the show.